You do not need to break the bank in order to create quality and crisp video content. Now, if you've gone through the series of what YouTube is, how to pick a niche, and you've also gone through the actual camera that you need to use to start shooting YouTube video content, then this is actually the best video right now. And yes, if you want to actually know the things that you need to start shooting your YouTube video content on a budget, you're actually in the right place. Thank you so much for returning to my video. I'm sure the other videos have helped you a lot. Moving forward, in creating video quality content, let's say you want to create vlog videos, you just need two things. First thing is the camera, and the second thing is what you use to hold your camera. That is a tripod stand. You can actually get this type if you're shooting outside content and you are using your smartphone to shoot. Now, the camera can be an actual camera or it can either be a smartphone, whichever one. But for this video, I am using a smartphone. And for all my YouTube videos, I've been using a smartphone. So let's carry on. Now, why did I say you just need these two things? Because if you're going out to shoot your vlog videos, you do not need lights. You'll be using natural light and the actual light wherever you are creating your videos, and you will need a tripod stand or maybe a monopod. Why would you need this? This would be able to help you have a good grip of your phone and also keep your camera or your mobile phone in a steady position whenever you need it to be in a steady position, and also at times when you do not want to hold your phone at hand, you can just keep it on its own and put the camera wherever you want and it will record you. Now, these are for vlogging content. Now, if you want to do sit down videos like this where you need a full setup, if you do not want to break the bank or if you're going on a budget, there are just 4 things you would need. Now, out of these 4 things, one of it is already out. That is, if you have a smartphone or if you have a camera, because you can actually start shooting your content with your smartphone, the camera on your smartphone. You just need to clean it and do a little more adjustments. Now, I'll be making a video on how you can be able to adjust your phone camera to use it very well when shooting a video. But going on, you already have a camera if you have a smartphone or an actual camera. Now, the 3 remaining things you need is mic, lights, and a tripod stand. Why I'm always saying a tripod stand, it's because that is what would hold your camera in a steady position so that you come and sit down or stay wherever you are and you are free just looking directly at your camera and saying what you want to say. Now, depending on the camera you have or depending on the phone you have, you can just decide to go with a cheap tripod stand. Not a very cheap tripod stand. I mean, a tripod stand that would actually be able to hold your phone firmly whenever you're shooting a video. And not a tripod stand that your hand will be stretched, almost holding your tripod whenever you're shooting your video so that your phone will not fall. Now, secondly, audio is key. You need to have a good audio that would match your good video. Now, even if your video is actually bad, people want to hear the information you want to give out. So I would say you can spend a whole lot on your audio, that is on your microphone. Now, for the microphones, you can either decide to get a boom mic, a sit-down mic, the Shure SM7B, a pop mic, or all these costly mics. You can just decide to get a wired lavalier mic, or depending on how a little bit high your budget is, you can also decide to get a wireless clip mic, whether you're using it for your phone or for your camera. Now, for the audio of this video, you can see that I'm getting the audio out of this cheap microphone that I just got. And yes, I don't know how cheap it is, but yeah, it was around 30,000 naira when I got it. But how does the quality of the microphone sound? Now, that aside, the next thing you will need to invest a whole lot in is lights. Now, you will say you have lights. I don't mean the lights at the top of your roof. You need to invest in external lights that you can be able to carry around. Now, depending on what your budget is, depending on the kind of videos you want to be shooting, yes, it is YouTube videos, there are specific lights that will hit a lot more better if you buy them. Having LED lights is actually something you can decide to invest into instead of investing into 10 inches ring light, 12 inches ring light, 16 inches, 20 inches, or how many inches it is. Except you're going to buy a ring light that is actually very big, maybe the biggest size of ring light. But have you thought about the transportation? That is, if you want to shoot your content somewhere else or you want to travel with all your equipment, would you need to start carrying a big load of ring light inside one bag alone, then carry other equipment? It's a whole load of light. So you can invest in lights that are actually a bit cheap Now, if you have all the luxury of money, you can invest in a whole lot of lights. Now, if you need recommendations for lights, I would give you budget lights that you would be able to buy, and I'll also give you costly lights for those that have all the money and they want to scatter their banks. Yeah, it is allowed. Yes. Now, camera, lights, audio, and phone stand is one of the basic things you'd actually need to start creating video content for whatever platform you're creating it. And then the ideas, we've already started talking about the ideas, so you will not leave the ideas aside. Having these four major things, you can sit down anywhere to create your video content. Now, for the lights, if you want to shoot outside, you can depend on sunlight. That is, you would not need the whole fancy light. You just go outside, you sit down with your chair, with your tripod, your microphone, and your camera. You sit down and shoot your videos. But if you decide to stay inside and you want to fiddle with the light and adjust the lights by yourself, yeah, you're free. For this one, I can fiddle with the light anyhow I want, and yeah, it's quite close to me. Something like this. Yeah, you see why light is important. I don't know how faded this part of my face is, but let this come on and you see the difference. So camera, lights, action. Okay, and yeah, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be notified about it. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Do well to subscribe. And how many times will I say this? I'll see you in my next video. Peace.